What is up, guys? Harambo here. I just wanted to take this opportunity to give it a go to make a deck guide for Hearthstone. It's kind of something I want to start doing for both Magic Arena as well as Hearthstone as I get access to more cards and decks that I'm able to play. So yeah, I figured I'd start with a deck I'm really enjoying with Hearthstone. I started back in this game just at the beginning of this season, and I've been using this to grind already most of the way through gold. Hopefully going to be grinding up through the rest of the ranks pretty quickly and get to legend. I don't know if we'll push through all the way this month, but get pretty high this month to make maybe next month's push a little easier. So yeah, let's get going on the review for Guardian Druid. The first card that we're going to start in the deck is going to be Innervate. This is a wonderful 0 mana ramp spell. Gets us 1 mana very quickly. So it's good to kind of rush some things out, but more importantly, it's a very cheap spell, which is good with cards like Exotic Mount Seller later on in the game. The second card we're going to use is another 0 mana ramp spell, Lightning Bloom. This card is extremely strong, lets us cheat things out very early, even with the cost of the 2 mana crystals being overloaded 9 times out of 10. The benefit that we gain from this card is going to be a lot higher than the downside given by that 2 mana overload. The next card is the 1 mana Crystal Power. This is a wonderful card in a couple of different situations. For when you're playing against decks like aggro, it's a very strong 1 mana burn spell that allows you to quickly get rid of one of their attackers. Also in more grindy matchups, maybe against like mage, or I really like using it against that bomb warrior. It kind of counters one of those bombs directly. It does allow you to get that extra 5 health and just push through and finish off the game and get that win that you're trying to secure. The next card that we're playing is Nature Studies, another 1 mana spell. Not only is this another cheap spell that kind of goes with the theme of the Exotic Mount Seller later in the game, it also discounts all of your spells by 1 mana, so it allows you to cheat things like Overgrowth out 1 turn earlier without needing additional ramp, which is very strong. In addition to that, if you miss on something like Overgrowth, or if you're trying to find maybe a Guardian Animals or an extra survival just to make the deck even stronger, you can search for it with this nature, and it just kind of gets busted if you find what you're trying to hit. The next card we're running is the 2 mana Breath of Dreams. I'm running 2 of them just in the hopes that we have the opportunity to abuse it. It's another ramp spell giving us an extra mana crystal. It also allows us to draw a card. The condition on it, in order to get that extra mana crystal, is we have to have a dragon in our hand. We are only running 2 dragons, so it's kind of a high roll, but when it happens, it feels very sweet and it's very strong. The next card we're running is the 2 mana spell Ironbark. This is a very, very strong card later on in the game. As you can see, once you hit 7 mana crystals, this costs 0. So you can throw something like Exotic Mount Seller out, immediately pop the Ironbark on it for 0 mana, get another 3 mana Beast Body on the board, as well as making your Exotic Mount Seller very thick and giving it taunt. The next card we're running is the 3 mana Bog Beam. As you can see, this is another card that once we hit 7 mana drops down to 0 mana cost. So this becomes very strong with the Exotic Mount Seller once we have 7 mana. Also, this is very good in matchups like aggro or any beatdown game where we're starting to get behind. You can hard cast this for the 3 mana, get that attacking body off of the field, so that you can kind of slow down the clock and have that opportunity to build your board and overwhelm the opponent. The next card is kind of the staple of the deck. We're running the 4 mana spell Overgrowth, which gains 2 empty mana crystals. This is kind of the most broken ramp spell in the game. You want to be mulliganing hard for this card. If you don't have it in your opening hand, ship every single card in the hopes that you can secure the Overgrowth. The next card that we're running is the 5 mana Teacher's Pet. This card is a 4/5 taunt, Death Rattle, summon a random 3-cost beast. This card is very, very good. Most of the time you're not going to be hard casting it for 5 mana. So you get a rushed 5 health taunt body onto the board pretty quickly, which is really good to secure the board against things like aggro. It also, once it dies, will summon a 3-cost beast, putting another body on the board to kill possibly another attacker and really just help you stabilize. It's also very good in combination with Guardian Animals because it's going to rush out 2 5-mana beasts for free. We also are running the 5-mana beast Twilight Runner, the other half of our Guardian Animals package. This is a 5/4 with stealth, and when it attacks, it draws 2 cards. So not only will you pretty much guaranteed at least draw 2 cards by having this card on the board, it's resilient against removal for at least a turn until you attack with it. So it's really good against things like Mage. Anything without a board clear, you're pretty much going to be able to stick some damage with this card and draw a couple cards as well. The next card we're running is the 6-mana Emerald Explorer. This is a very strong card I chose to run, at least one of them, because I do think it's pretty powerful. It's a 4/8 taunt with Battlecry, Discover a Dragon. Not only is this another body that you're probably going to cheat out for less than its mana cost, with taunt to slow down the aggro game, it also will refill your hand if you're starting to run out by discovering that dragon. And once in a while you can hit something pretty broken that situationally will just win you the game. The next card we're running is the 7-mana Exotic Mount Seller. This card is kind of busted, in my opinion. This wins a lot of games for me. This card, in combination with any of your cheap spells, pretty much Bog Beam and cheaper, are going to allow you to fill the board up very quickly with 3-cost beasts. A lot of them have Rush, a couple of them have Taunt. It's just a very powerful card. It can steamroll the opponent and really just turn the tide of games very quickly as soon as you hit 7 mana. The other 7-mana card we're running is Guardian Animals. This card is very, very strong. It is the reason the deck is named after it. It summons 2 5-cost beasts because it beasts that cost 5 or less. We're obviously just running 5-cost beasts. And it also gives them Rush. So not only are you getting 10 mana worth of beasts on the board for 7 mana, you're also giving them Rush, giving things like your Twilight Runner immediate access to his 2-card draw ability. So it's just very good overall. The next card we're running is the 7-mana spell Overflow. This restores 5 health to all of the characters. Now, this will restore health to both your opponent's creatures as well as your opponent, but I'd say 80% of the time, the situations where you use this, you're going to gain a lot more benefit from it than your opponent will, especially when used in combination with our next card, the 9-mana Dragon Ysera Unleashed. It's a 4/12 with the Battlecry. Shuffle 7 Dream Portals into your deck. When drawn, summon a random dragon. So basically what this does is it puts a Dream Portal into your deck that as soon as it draws, it'll summon completely random dragon, and it'll also draw another card in addition to that. So if you high roll, you could fill up your board in 1 draw, still get your card draw your very next turn off of this. But when you use this in tandem with something like Overflow, it's kind of guaranteed to fill your board up once you're lower on cards. It just gets really busted, and it's a really good engine to run later on in the game. And the final card we're using to round the deck out is the very powerful, also kind of broken Survival of the Fittest. This gives +4/+4 to all of the minions in your hand, deck, and on the battlefield. So even if you just have 1 or 2 minions on the battlefield, this can really overwhelm your opponent. And even if you don't, playing 1 or 2 of these makes every single minion you play for the rest of the game a threat that is so big that if your opponent doesn't deal with it, they're most likely going to lose. So it's just overall, if you can rush to 10 mana and get this card out, you're probably going to overwhelm your opponent pretty quickly and win the game. Overall, I think that kind of rounds out the guide for the deck. I hope you guys really got benefit from it. If you liked it, let me know. If you didn't, if there's anything you think I missed, let me know in the comments. Other than that, make sure you like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys being here, and we'll see you on the next one. Alrighty, guys. Been here tonight. It should be a good time. Try to get a little bit grinding in on Hearthstone. If anybody hops on and wants to play some other shit though, let me know.
Malfurion versus Illidan.
It isn't over between us, brother.
You have much to answer for.
We ditched the Ironbark. Let's keep the rest of the hand, because that overgrowth is fucking busted.
My greetings.
Will help us stay alive. Good shit.
Evil draws close.
Keep forward clear. Let this whole idea here.
All I see is weakness!
Job done.
Hurt a little bit. Be okay.
Those without eyes truly see.
Turn 5.
We're with you!
Terrible amount of damage for
I supply only the finest
game
creatures.
already. Yeah. Well, let's kill first. See what we get.
Job done.
It's good place. Good place. Hopefully keep the exotic mount alive for this turn. To get a deck tracker set up tomorrow. I'm gonna stream this more regularly for sure.
I will have vengeance!
Oh, we have some good plays here.
Wrangle this!
It's not bad at all. Not bad at all.
Our enemies will fall.
I think he still lives another turn. It's bad for you, buddy. Your shit is it's rough. What do we kill here?
For the wild.
Wrangle this!
Those without eyes truly see.
We've got this one pretty well in the bag. I don't know.
All I see is weakness!
You might clear the board here, but don't even know if he's gonna clear the board. We're just gonna kill him.
We're with you.
Wrangle this!
Malfurion versus Rexar.
Let the hunt begin.
I must protect the wild.
What do we do? Ship all of this? Kind of like the Guardian Druid being in hand. It's dangerous to keep, but boom! Paid off.
My greetings.
Not even gonna say hello, bro. This guy's not here to play. Like, fuck you, bro. I think we still kill.
For the wild.
Blow him up with Fog Beam this turn. Otherwise it'll just get out of hand. I don't really know what the play is here, bro. I think we blow it up. I'll just play that into it again. Slow him down a little bit here. Then we can just go right into Guardian Animals. I mean, we're gonna take a good amount of poke right now, but... What can you
Need to get from here to there. By using public transit, bicyclists can go farther,
I mean,
save
dude, we could
money,
just go all in
and
on
improve
Mount
the
Say as
environment.
well. Kinda just
RVTD,
depends.
here to get you there.
Do we want to clear the board? Yes,
Using
we want to clear the
RVTD's
board.
convenient Valley Lift service to access healthcare and shopping helps you live better. RVTD.
Gotta take control of the game back.
Fun packs, schedule, calendars, and
This fall, let's make healthy habits. Now through September 25th, you can join Anytime Fitness for virtual training options. Here for you, anytime,
Now we go
anywhere.
in on
Visit
exotic this turn, I
anytimefitness.com.
think.
It's
We
red,
have a
white,
lot of
and
plays.
Smirnoff's
It might
new
just kill
red,
us
white, and
pretty
berry
quickly.
seltzer is a tasty flavor combination of citrus, cherry, and blue raspberry. That's right, we said blue raspberry. Smirnoff
bro.
Seltzer has 0 sugar and is 100% delicious.
I
This
supply
refreshing
only the
tasting seltzer
finest
is available for a
creatures.
limited time only. It's red, white, and berry. The Smirnoff Co. New York, New York. For 12 fluid ounces, 90 calories, 1 gram carbs, 0
For the wild.
I think we just end it in here. We can survival next turn. Just end it if he doesn't kill us right here. I don't know if he can. Lightning into... Survived the aggro and got the win.